Also, if you guys aren't checking out more and more, please go check him out. He's pushing for Twitch partner. I am so thankful for VG. She helped me on so many things. I had this for a while, this announcement, and the only way you could actually get it to work was actually exclamation point and more. But I'm silly because I didn't enable the timer. Thinking about it this morning, he does, oh my goodness, hello? What were you saying? He does a really good job playing characters that are so opposite of his IRL personality. I think so too. I think that's the ticket right there. If you try to get him to play his like actual personality, we don't know about it so much. But I actually wouldn't mind seeing him in comedies. He is actually slated to come out in a different movie though this year. I was telling Yuji about it because my brother sent me a post a while ago about it, or it was Tychus. I think it was Tychus. So the film that's gonna be called is Good Fortune. If you guys are you curious about it, that's the next movie that's coming up in October 17th. I think it's gonna be like a comedy, but he's gonna be an inept angel who meddles in the lives of a gig worker and a wealthy man. So it just feels like Johnny messing around with Rogue at a Corpo V. I don't know why. It stars Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari, and then Keke Palmer. So I'm pretty excited for it, actually. John Ward. I was about to say John Ward. Jonathan. John of Arc. Lots of roles. It's a lot of John roles, actually. Put something about the county section, the media section of your Discord? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check it real quick. John Utah, Don John, Johnny Mnemonic Smith, John Constantine, John Wall, John Wick, Johnny Silverhand. It works though. It works for him. I don't know why. I think that's his formula at this point, is that he has to call himself John to get into this role. It's just the same guy, but it's in like different formats. Kind of like Barbie. Barbie in different formats. That's essentially it. Like, if it's not John Reese. I think we have to still find this guy out here. I think we're in chapter 5. So that means that there's only 8 chapters left. Which feels like a lot, but these chapters are going by so quick that I have no idea how to feel about any of this. Like, I know at some point it's either in this one or Lost Judgment that, like, oh, hello? Doesn't this guy look familiar? Hi there. Hello. How are you?
Excuse me.
Hey, are you alright? This guy is just straight up passed out. Need mugwort. Mugwort. There should be some growing just behind the fence. Sorry, but could you grab some for me? He's sunbathing? Do we really think he's sunbathing? Okay. Why does he need mugwort? Rescue the old man? How do I get over here? Oh, wait, hold on. No! I didn't want to go in the sewer system! Please! Well, here I am in the sewers. I can't imagine the smell, though. Because, like, again... this area is kind of a big city. I guess, my brother traveled here when he was in Japan for a while. And, yeah, apparently this whole city area is a little... The crime is pretty high, but however, if you've been in any of these games, they literally modeled it directly off the layout of the actual, like, city. How do I get over here? How do I get behind this fence? How do I do this? Gotta lurk a little airport check-in procedures? No worries, no worries. Have a good flight, and honestly, actually, what? Well, if you don't come back, have a good flight. But if you do come back, again, well, you're more than welcome to. Scout is going undercover. Okay, so hotel. There's this way in. Where the heck am I supposed to go here for the behind the fence? There's some dirty iron. Why can't I ever get clean iron? You have to go the other way or something. One of these side streets is not like the other. Oh, shoot, wait, hold on. I'm a little silly goose. There's... No? How do I get that, though? I'm so confused. Hold on, wait. Is this... There's plants over here. Is this what he was talking about? Oh,
Excuse
shit,
me.
this is it. You mean this? Yes. Can you place that mugwort in the gourd there? Just stuff it in, close the lid, and shake it. Alright. We really just shook his, medicinal water for him. I'm feeling much better. Glad to hear it, old-timer. What was in that drink just now? Oh, this? I call it an extract. Extract? Of what? Technically speaking, this is a medical, decoction that extract rolls much easier off the tongue, does it not? Oh, but forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Yama. I make and market my own extracts right here in Kamurocho. Oh, but yeah, so I guess as a woman, if you walk the streets over here, there's guys constantly catcalling. But they don't, like, catcall because they like you. They catcall because they're just, like, they're shooting their shot, I guess. I've learned some stuff about this place, and I was just like, yeah. That's why people call me the Hermit of the Dragon's Palace. The Hermit of the Dragon's Palace, Yama. Ooh, a friend event.
This is Yagami.
Huh, people just call me Yagami. What's this Dragon's Palace thing about? You know about the abandoned building in the hotel district. That's the Dragon's Palace. My pharmacy's on the 4th floor. Pharmacy, so the mugwort's one of your ingredients? Yes, I came here to gather ingredients for an extract I'm making, but I got winded and ended up taking a nasty fall. I'm glad you were around, otherwise I might not have made it. I just met this man, who apparently is a hermit, that makes drugs in an abandoned building. That's not strange at all! Thank you for pointing out that fact, Yagami! Okay. Well, if it isn't Yagami, ready to die, punk? Hiking gang, of course. Hey, get your ass over here. Whoa, where'd they find this freak of nature? Now, look at Yagami and break him.
You asked for it.
Get out of here, Obligado. Oh my gosh. You know, I tried doing this one time with like a tiny bag of rice, and yeah, that did not work out very well for me. Are these guys almost done? Wait, why are they still like here? I'm so confused. Do I have to take care of this guy? You try to pick a bag of rice? Yeah, like a small bag of rice. It did not work out so well. Is he gonna throw me the gourd? What the hell's with this guy? It's like he's invincible. Looks like you don't even know a fraction of his strength. Does he also drink the concoctions? It seems you got yourself in quite a pickle, Yagami-san. Yama-san, you shouldn't be here right now. Now hold your horses. I want to at least pay you back for your help earlier. So I brought you a little something. Is this what I picked up on the side of the fence? Thunder Strike Extract. What is it? One of my miraculously homebrewed extracts, of course. Once you drink it, well, you'll find out soon enough. You done chit-chatting with your hobo friend over there? Hurry up and fight me, asshole. Damn it. Okay, so... guess we have to drink this. Drinking a medicinal extract will temporarily imbue you with a form of power or another. For starters, the Thunderstrike extract can be found in the items menu. Okay. So... Thunder extract. I guess I have to take it, right? I have a whole bunch of extracts. That was when I was young, though. I don't think I could do that now, even if, like, I tried. I was a very rambunctious kid. Taste the power of Karun. So if I can't defeat an enemy, I have to take one of these extracts, regardless. At least they gave me one of each. I'm glad I didn't use the extracts before I kind of figured out what they were supposed to be used for. So, this is the power of your extract. How was that? Pretty darn effective, wouldn't you say? It was quite a bit for you actually putting, you know, leaves on the side of the road and shaking the water.
Yep.
Yeah, I had no idea this would be this potent. As thanks for saving me, I'll give you the key to my dragon's palace. So feel free to come by whenever you want. Oh, thanks. The dragon's palace has a nice casino and gambling hall, so swing by if you're looking to get away for a while. Oh, sounds like there's all kinds of stuff over there. My back is still killing me. Even the extracts of mine can't fix old age, it seems. As I say, we're gonna carry him there? Think you'll be okay? If not, I can always give you a lift back to the dragon's palace. No thanks. I wouldn't want you to go out of your way like that. It's fine. I was actually planning on going that way. Don't let it trouble you. Are you sure? Then I'll take you up on your offer. Wait, am I gonna have to use this key every single... Oh my goodness, he's got a lot of stuff randomly going on. Is that a fish? There's a lot of things going on here in this abandoned building. Whoa, what is all this? Why don't you have a seat? Is this some kind of stew? Ugh, it reeks. Is that a carton of cigarettes? What the hell did you put in here? Ah, curious about my hot pot, are you? This would be the liquid base of our extract.
Huh?
You mean this weird stew? Correct. That stew contains a special broth that, when mixed with the right ingredients, turns into the extract. These extracts are specifically concocted to draw out the essence of each ingredient and transfer the power into the body. How did we not know this or drink this, knowing full well that this man just shook up like a leaf into his gourd?
Hmm?
You mean like when I drank it during the fight? Indeed. Now listen close. Gosh. Okay. Extracts have a variety of different effects depending on one you make. See how there are many types of extract here. Each one requires a different set of ingredients. You can find all the ingredients you need by looking around the city. All you need to do is add them to the broth when you're done. That doesn't sound too hard. Nope. In fact, I have just enough ingredients to make another extract. Why not try it out for yourself? Well, it never hurts to try it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh. Make. Looks like it was just about ready. Bring the ingredients over here. Thank you. Here. I give you a little recipe that details everything an extract might need. If you want to try out your hand out with more extracts, then go gather some ingredients. Also, take this gourd. It's filled with special solution that allows you to brew your own extracts at any time. Oh.
Excuse me.
Why does this recipe say scavenger hunt on it? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. There are errands I'd like you to run. I'm trying to develop as many new extracts as possible, so I'd like your help collecting the right ingredients. If you make the extracted list on the recipe, I'll teach you how to brew more. But for now, get to scavenging. All goes well. Okay. Oh, Oshino-kun is waiting. I should head to Charles. Can I make anything else? If you're looking for empty energy drink bottles, I often see this in Pink Street. If you're looking for a small branch, I see them on Park Boulevard. Once you have the necessary ingredients, brew the extracts and bring it to me. I need you to brew some extracts. I'll sell you anything I brewed so far. Okay. 40,000! They really want me to play that Monopoly game. Or not Mario game. Wow. That's a bit pricey. Items? Hold on. Don't have enough. I have enough to make this, though. It's made with cheap plastic and shabby wires. Ew. Guess I need twigs and an empty bottle. Where does the second floor go to? Hold on. I'm kind of curious about each floor. Oh. I wonder if more of this place will open as time goes on. They are gambling here. Ooh, a prize medal. Yeah. There's blackjack. Are you here to buy some chips, or do you want to trade them in for prizes? What are the prizes here? A free pass, Bonton, ironclad self-defense. I'll take some self-defense and everything. The resin and abundant oil. Read this guide to unlock Regard. Learn how to use it on the skill app. Hell yeah. Okay, so I have skills I can get into right now, probably, maybe. Unlocked a new skill. Hell yeah. Oh, so okay, I can buy new skills to learn. Blessing of the Wind God. I have... The skill is locked. Why is it locked? A lot of these are locked. I'm sad. Okay. Unlocked a new skill. Defense system. Precision press. Huh. So I can get dice rolls, or better dice rolls. High roller? Angel investigator? Huh. Alright, well. My curiosity has waned. Okay, what's the third floor? I'm kind of curious about what's on every single floor. What's in here? Oh, hey, more gambling. Alright, well. Wooden tags. What are the exchange for prizes? Ume. Prices? Okay, well. I guess we can buy some wooden tags. I have enough money. Alright. Let's see what these games are about. I don't remember how to play any of these. View rules. Matching a card in your hand with one of the table allows you to take that card. Okay. January to December. When it's your turn, place one card on the table. If there's another card of the same suit on the table, you collect the pair. If there's no other cards of the same type, your card stays on the table. When you form a specific combination of acquired cards, you can call it koi. Keep going. Okay. A junk is any 10 cards with additional junk, adding another point. Sake cup with chrysanthemum can count it as a junk card. Poetry ribbons. Okay. So, ribbons. Variety point. So that's 2 birds, 3 flowers? Oh my gosh. This feels like Gwent, but extra steps. 4 deer butterfly. Okay. 5 points. Oh, a funny Yagami moment. How are you, Yondequil? I hope you're doing well. Koi is very strange. It's like collecting cards that have similar things on them, but like, it had like so many ribbons. If you guys haven't checked out Yondequil, please go check them out. Games of variety games. Alright, so I think seasons around this. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. 3 lights. I'm debating on just actually buying the rest of my like stuff. You know what? Yes. Beginner. Alright. Up, down, left, right. Okay. Start game. Okay, October and January.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh shoot. What? Alright, we got 1. We got 2. Okay. Well, the game itself is actually kind of easy. Sorta. I have so many off weird cards. Moon viewing. What does that even mean?
Wait.
What? I have nothing. I don't want to give him anything that he might have. Rainy, 4 lights? What does that even mean? I lost! What is going on? Okami ass music, it really is. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can collect some animals this time. There seems to be no other card, huh? I have nothing for this. I don't want to give him the extra ribbons, so like, guess this. Hell yeah. I think.
Moon viewing.
Oh! Oh? I do good.
Poetry ribbons.
Is this me? You know what? I'm calling Koi. I don't know what I'm doing. Shit.
Variety.
I don't know what I'm doing. I won! Hell yeah!
Right.
Hi, Legionary. How are you? Hi, Rockstar Blue. I hope you're doing well. If you guys haven't checked out Rockstar Blue, go check her out. She's got a YouTube channel. She does love actually uploading some videos of her gameplay and everything. Definitely go check her out. That one. Alright, ribbons. Let's try to get ribbons. Or flowers. Fuck.
Cherry blossom viewing.
Oh? I think I'm kind of getting it.
Koi. Three lights. Moon viewing.
I don't know if I have high IQ on this one, but I'm hoping that, like, I'm doing pretty well.
Just junk.
You know what? Junk's better than nothing.
Koi. Just junk.
I win? 3-round match.
Sorry.
I won? How? How? I don't understand what I just did. You crushed his ass? I guess. I was just doing it in beginner mode, though. Ichikabu. Rules. Only 3 cards. Okay, players are dealt 2 or 3 cards, which are totally... 10 last digits. Okay. I think I actually had a bad time playing this one last time. Alright, what can... How much is it? 1,500. Oh, you're the one on your own? I don't know how any of this works. At least I could figure out Koi Koi. I guess we'll play or beginner difficulty again. Alright. June.
Let's do it.
Alright. Do I want ribbons? I think I want ribbons. That one. Dang it. The moon ones give you big points? Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind then. Hmm.
Just junk.
Ah, okay.
Koi.
Don't want to give the moon one then, at that point.
Cherry blossom viewing. Just junk. Koi. Rainy four lights. Moon viewing. Just junk. Just junk.
Okay, we have 44 points. Because you could easily lose all your points if you mess it up during. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. One of these things is not like the other. I know the butterflies also worth something. Hmm. Hmm. I got a lot of flowers. I don't know if this is worth anything.
Just junk. All right.
Alright, so calling Koi is like betting extra, right? Okay. Okay. Got animals and I got ribbons. Yes. Alright, so I got birds. Shit. Okay. I got a lot of ribbons. Shit. My ribbon! Oh. Guess I'll throw that out here. Alright.
Poetry ribbons.
Yeah, let's go!
Koi.
We'll do another one.
Cherry blossom viewing.
Hell yeah.
Variety.
I will never forgive my friends for making me watch Edgerunners. It's so good, though. It's good in that kind of way that you just...
Sorry.
You take a moment, you enjoy life as it is, and then you realize that you don't have to be there. Force me to binge watch Edgerunners. Yeah, actually, I love Edgerunners. Oh, it was amazing, but oh, goddamn. No. I just want that one book so then I can get my combat skill up or whatever. Or get another little piece of combat thing. Nope. I'm not up for Koi. Get out of here. Alright, wooden tags. Exchange for prize. I would like the crisp preparedness. Wait. Anime paint? Alright, let's see how much I have after this. Do I have enough for it? I do have enough for it. I'm getting it. Seen it before and kept looking at me during key moments, and as I was weeping. You know, that's fair. That's actually fair because, like, I was laughing because one of my newer friends, she started getting into it too. And so I guess when she came home, she kind of was like, she wanted to like throw everything out the window. Because she had reached the last episode and she was like, I'm hurt. I'm internally hurt right now. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, I have to go get those extracts and everything. Alright. Go get that for him. Yeah. Honestly, I felt like they did Rebecca dirty. It really did. Where is this at? Oh, okay, so it's here. Game Center Charles. They did her so dirty. They really did. Like, honestly, why was that the ending for her? I know that she wanted to go out with a bang, but like, it just... I mean, such is life. Actually, you can see him in the game, too. Or not see him in the game, but like, you get to know of his presence in the game. Ryan, save me! He gives, yeah, actually, it's kind of cool. If you ever get into playing Cyberpunk, because I don't know if you did or not, but, yeah, he gives you, like, a really cool item.
And stay down.
Why, thank you, Ryan, my Western ninja. Thank you for helping. So I'm playing it? Hell yeah. It's such a good game. A lot of people didn't give it a chance because of, like, the initial reviews and everything, but it deserves a second chance. Or redemption arc.
Sagira.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
I wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san. Especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
Hold on for a minute. Let me... stuff up. There you go.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to
I
order.
love how this guy literally looked over and was like, yeah, don't let the baby face fool you. I could beat the brakes off of you.
Sure, I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I don't get it. What's the connection between Shintani and the ADD?
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
I'm on chapter 5, I think.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines. Leading to the
Yeah, I've
gathering
been
of reporters
gallivanting,
from
doing
both
everything
Japan
else.
and
I've been
abroad.
playing not
We have
Mario
here
Party,
today.
but Mario
It's
Party.
a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9.
Yagami's Party,
This
I
is
don't
right
know.
after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery.
Now with the
AC/DC
The man giving the
research.
presentation here is Dr.
Yes, the
Ryusuke
Yakuza
Kido,
game
a
experience.
world
We're
leader in
trying to always get money in the
neurophysiology
background.
and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
I love that
First
they
off,
have
we'll need to
such
figure out who
high tier
Shintani was calling.
actors, but like,
Yeah,
why
but
is
how
Steve
are we gonna do
Blum
that
not
over
one
the
of the
phone?
main characters?
I
That's-
suppose that all
that's kinda
depends on your
crazy.
acting skills, Detective Yagami.
I just had to figure out who he called and why.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is...
I don't know what to answer at this point. No one's suspicious. Shintani, a lawyer. Yagami, a detective. Yagami, a lawyer. I mean, technically, a detective wouldn't be bad. But it'd be weird to actually call out a dead person's name. That's suspicious. Might as well.
This is Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency.
Ah, hello there, Yagami-san.
I'm calling about a lawyer named Shintani who I believe contacted you yesterday. I was wondering if you could connect me with whomever he spoke to.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. It's in violation of our personal information policy.
Also, fun fact, if you hear this voice, does it sound familiar? That's the voice of Jeremy Lay, who actually also voices V in Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, the truth is,
I'm Shintani and I'm back from the
Shintani-san passed
dead.
away yesterday. This is the last number he dialed, so I'm calling to ask about him.
I'm sorry, but that information is private. You'll need a warrant if you want to know more. I really am sorry, sir.
She's got
I see.
interesting vocal
Thank you
ranges
anyway.
where she can pitch her voice really cutesy and high.
No way this happens
And then
over
there's
the phone.
V. And I'm kind of sad
It'll be
because I
faster
actually
to just
really
head
love
over there
V's
myself.
voice. I love
You think
her
that's gonna
deep,
work?
gruff voice with V.
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I
I
come
guess
back
it's gruff for a
empty-handed.
woman, but like it's actually really
I'll come
nice
with you,
sounding to
Yagami-san.
me.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No, why would I? Why do you ask anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked and killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
And Jeremy Lay's getting up there with like her anime voice acting too. And did Okubo ask me after he murdered Emi-chan in cold blood?
Yeah,
Did you believe him then too?
he kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But... I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Well, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah,
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard.
Head to Charles. Okay.
The ADDC, huh? This has got to be fate or something.
That's true.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not one of your little buddies. Remember that.
See Blum's gruff voice. Early in the morning? Hell yeah. Ooh, a twig! Hi, Fox, how are you? If you guys have not checked out the amazing Foxhound Cut, please go check him out. He also plays a variety of games. However, he also plays the Yakuza series slash, like a Dragon series. It's weird to actually say that sometimes now, for me. I'm not used to it. Good. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for the SO. You're welcome. I hope the day has been kind to you. Yeah, he plays a lot of games. But yeah, it's always great to actually find other fans of the Yakuza and Like a Dragon series. I know it's not my most popular game, but I don't really care, to be honest. This is really for me and for the people who actually want to watch.
You asked for it.
Ooh, what did he drop? Wait. What did you drop? What did you drop? Hold on.
Really, guys?
You dropped something. Hello? Ryan! My Western ninja. Yeah, chillin'. What's on the plans for today? What? Is this someone else's hair? That was Tokunaga-san's hat, right? It's loose again. Didn't he
Over
become...
here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Hello? But there was a hat. There was a hairpiece. Where did the hairpiece go? Hold up. Wait, what? Where'd the hairpiece go? It's his hat. Wait! Oh my goodness, this guy. What was that sound? Ouch.
Excuse me.
Hey, you okay, man? I think I sprained my ankle. Oh, Yagami-san? Don't worry about me. Get my hat, please. Not again. Gone with the gust. He broke his rib. It sounded like he broke a lot of things. Capture the oh god, this again. Oh god. This is actually kind of fun in itself. The jazzy music, the swirling of someone's wig gusting in the fucking wind. Oh shit! No cones. No! Ah! The hat?
Wait a sec.
Chase complete. This is not a hat, but okay. What the hell is this? Oh my god, again? Uh-oh. That's my hat. Give it back. Oh yeah? This kid literally just pilfered this man's wig. What the heck? What is going on? Hold on. I was so confused. No, hey, help Yagami-san. Oh my gosh. I guess I better chase him down. Do I have to chase this kid now? Oh my gosh, I do.
Wait a sec.
Give back his wig. You have that man's dignity. Stop. Cease and desist. Oh my goodness.
Wait a sec.
Ah. There's so many things.
Wait a sec.
I swear, this kid. Get back his wig.
Wait a sec.
Don't steal his wig.
Give it up already.
You're pretty fast, mister. Yeah, I am. Now give it back. Finders keepers, man.
What?
You little brat, give it back unless you want me to hunt you to the ends of the earth. Holy crap! And now he's a changed man. Kids will be kids, eh, Yagami-san? I'll let this little incident just fly away on the breeze. The goddess of the sun won't smile down on me if I let life's trivial matters bother me, right? It's like the wig literally Ratatouille's him. This is it. This is essentially it. The rat is the wig. And here comes the complete personality shift. Have you ever considered finding a way to make sure it doesn't blow away, though? Pish posh, Yagami-san. The Lady of the North Wind is a fickle sort, you know. And who am I to try to predict the whimsy of such a woman? Right. Yagami-san, here. Why don't you take this? Thanks? What's that? Oh. I do believe that the breeze is whispering my name. I feel the muses on the wind. Perhaps I shall compose a poem to accompany this delightful little ditty. We shall meet again. Haha. He's more like a typhoon than a breeze. He's something, alright. I went so far away from where I was supposed to go. Huh. I wonder if there's another folder on the ground. Can I go back to my apartment, or is that still closed off to me? I'm really curious. Hold on. Hopefully we can make it back. Stretchy rubber. Gross.
Not a wise choice.
He dropped something.
And
Oh, an iron
stayed out.
plate. How nice of him. Hello? Hi, Ryan. You know, Ryan follows me everywhere. It's kind of like he's my shadow. Literally. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to eat here again, aren't I? I eat here again. Wait, I do have some missing. I would like the ribeye steak, please. Gosh, this is kind of good, though. I'm hoping and praying for Judgment 3. I feel like that game would be wild, but then it would be under the new studio, wouldn't it?
Good
So it'd
stuff.
be goofier than usual. Now since the Majima game came out, but yeah, I enjoyed that one though. I had a lot of people who enjoy it too, but they also enjoy Majima on the daily. Okay, sorry. Kinda had to clear my throat a little bit. Where are the other things? Oh, hey, hold on, what is this? An earthworm? What is this over here? A small screw? I suppose I could do the extract thing when I do pick up everything. They said Pink Street and... what was it? Isn't it the other one? Nakamichi Street? Well, I'll be there anyways. Ooh, what is this? I kind of didn't like Infinite Wealth that much, so I'm thinking that might have played a part. I was really sad with Infinite Wealth. I actually loved it, but at the same time I kind of was annoyed with it with certain reasons because of the ending. But I mean, we could probably talk on the whole thing, but I think we all agree that cliffhangers suck. Like, I liked everything else about the game. The game was actually pretty fun in its own way, but why this way? Why couldn't it actually at least have, like, some type of ending? I mean, to be honest, I guess we should be used to cliffhangers by now with how, you know, the rest of the Yakuza franchise operates with Ryu's dead! Ryu's not dead! Ryu's dead! Ryu's not dead! But at least, like, it still gave us kind of definitive stuff. Yakuza 3? Scratch mirror. Whose scratch mirror is this? Why do I have a scratch mirror? Amazing first half, but the disappointing final act. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. That one kind of annoyed me a bit. I guess it leaves it open to interpretation because then at that point you're like, oh, well, there's another Yakuza game. And I'm sad about the fact that the Majima game, I really wanted, like, some extra, like, you know, some extra details on what's gonna happen. I guess I kind of didn't mind the end, but it still was a cliffhanger too. You wanna fight? Wanna fight? Let's fight. Let's fight. Come on. Do it.
You don't live up, do you?
Oh my god, that move! But I know that they're working also on redoing Yakuza 3. Aren't they doing like a Kiwami version too? Or as
What a
well?
waste.
Hello? You are my most powerful ally, sir. I just want you to know that. I want you to know that you're my most powerful ally. Where the heck is everything? Oh. A pebble. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm a little saddened by that, to be honest. I know, like, she alludes to being there, and she tells her son about what happened, but, like, still, it's just... We could have had that moment.
And stay down.
Like, that was one of those moments where having them together again in, what was it, 5? It made me so fucking teary-eyed. I actually had, like... I had that moment locked in my heart. I think that's also why I didn't mind 5 so much. I don't know. I don't know who the technical writer of, like, the newest parts of it are, but I'm just a little sad about it. Horse figurine? Do I have a horse figurine? I don't have a horse figurine. How much am I gonna waste on decorations? Maybe I shouldn't buy decorations. Oh, I love 5. 5, yeah, it has to, like, it's definitely on the list. I know some people didn't like 5, and that's fine. They can have their opinions on it, but, like, to be frank, I was not happy with, I don't know. Maybe if they do remake 3, like, it's gonna be a lot more, fun. Because it wasn't like it wasn't fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was fun in its own way, but the graphics are a bit dated compared to everything else. But shit, dude, yeah. Infinite Wealth just kept dangling the carrot and hinting with zero payoff. They liked edging us at that point. Like, I don't know what else to say. On the whole matter, it was just... I kind of wish, yeah, they did actually have Haruka on this game, too. Because I thought there was a point where they actually had Haruka, like, talking to her son about us, but... Yeah. I don't even know how they would redo that scene in the hotel. You know which one I'm talking about, right? Where the guy's picking up every piece of furniture to beat you. However, Yakuza 3 just feels like a fever dream sometimes when I think about it. Such a good scene, but at the same time, it was fucking terrifying because I felt Kiryu's, like, horror when he started picking up, like, the wall decoration, and I was like, I am not getting beat by another thing. To hell with this. I was panicking so hard. Prize medal.
You don't give up, do you?
But yeah, I felt his very much realistic horror on the whole matter. Three is very, very overhated. I mean, I'll be honest, I wasn't a fan of 3 when I first played it because I'd gone from 0
Really, guys?
to like 1, 2, and then 3. And so I was very upset about the graphics being kind of how it was. Because I was like, why didn't they do an overhaul on this? But as I played it, I started feeling like, okay, I can see why people love this. Because technically, that's the happiest moment that Kiryu's ever been. And we love that for our boy. But then I, like, it didn't really dawn on me and hit me until The Man Who Erased His Name. I freaking ugly cried at the end. I ugly cried so hard at the end because I was like, I finally get 3. I finally understand it. It took so long, but I understand why it's such a good game in its own way. Gosh, I was mad at myself. I was mad at myself for being this against 3 for the longest time. So like, I went from being turned hater into like pretty much an understander at that point, just for lack of a better wording. But yeah. The ending of The Man Who Erased His Name hurt me so freaking much. Wilkinson soda.
Arigato gozaimasu.
The 3 understander. Oh, hello, Casey. Welcome in. How are you doing? Final Fantasy Life, or the Fantasy Life. Oh wait, hold on. I was reading it as Final Fantasy because I wanted to read Final Fantasy. I don't know why I wanted to read Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, welcome in, Raiders. If you guys haven't checked out Casey Live, please go check her out. She's amazing. She streams a variety of games. She plays a lot of fun games. She has a cozy setup. She also reads books, so if you're into books, definitely go check out like her recommendations on her Discord. Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time. I kind of want to play that. I think I added that to my list. If I didn't add that to my list, then I need to at that point. That sounds fun.
Casey Live is rating.
Greetings, fellow space travelers. Casey Live is on a quest of the Cosmo Life, leveling up the unraveling the story at warp speed. The big creator is creating a safe space for new players to boldly go where no one has gone before. May the Force be with them as they navigate the fantastical universe. Engage warp speed. That's cute. I like that. But yeah, welcome in, Casey. Welcome in, Narwaria? Hopefully I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Aaron Benda, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Also, we get Highwind Advisory. Oh, no. I do enjoy a good book. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, speaking about books, I don't know if this is good, but in my local library, I have an app called Libby because I like to actually listen to audiobooks from time to time. The newest audiobook that I'm listening to is pretty wild. Now, bear with me this title. I got abducted by aliens and now I'm trapped in a rom-com. It's by Kimberly Lemming. And I noticed that she does a lot of, like, POC, like, I think, what's the word? Perspective, characters and everything. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm interested in another person's perspective. Let's try this. So far, it's been goofy. I don't know if you've ever read it, but, like, you should probably add it to your list if you want to actually a good laugh. It's very fun. Thank you for the shout out. No, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. I know you could have raided anywhere else. Thank you so much for raiding here. Don't forget to do yours. What is it? Self-care. Post-stream stuff. Self-care is best care. My goodness, I am so tired. I forgot I had a cup of coffee here. It's still full, but I should probably drink that. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, my name is Vel. I stream a variety of games. I play games such as Cyberpunk 2077. I play the Yakuza / Like a Dragon series. I play Baldur's Gate 3. I also play Clair Obscur, and I also play a variety of competitive games such as Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, and then I also play Marvel Rivals too. If you guys are interested in any of those games, definitely feel free to add me. I'm more than willing to play. I can't always guarantee I'm good, but I'm more than willing to play. We love Libby in this household, me and my Kindle. I never heard of it, but I'm down to look at it. I'll have to send it to you. I'll post it in your Discord. Actually, hold on. Let me just do this right now before I forget, because recently my brain has been like Swiss cheese when it comes to like stuff. I got abducted by aliens. There we go. I found it. Okay. I am going to do this real quick before I forget. It's from the Goodreads website. I don't know if that's going to be great. Are you against Goodreads? I don't know if you are or not, but like, if you are, let me know. Or maybe I should just send you the Amazon of it. I don't know. Goodreads got like very, very interesting perspectives. We should play Rivals together? Hell yeah, I'm down for that. Feel free to add me then. Let's see. Let's go to... Oh, there it is. The archives. And then I'm gonna post this right here. Thank you. I don't mind Goodreads. I have an account with them. Okay. That's fine. I'll just post it here for now, so that way, like, at least I remember I posted it. Because, yeah, I've been really absent-minded recently because of a lot of things going on. I have my buddy coming in next week from Japan, so I've been trying to get the house all in order and everything. So, my brain has been, like, a little frazzled. He's staying with all of us, for, like, at least a week or so. I'm excited to see him. However, he said that if I start screaming, he's coming into the room that I stream in and start screaming too. So it's actually quite wild. Because, like, one time I think I was playing, like, It was either Rivals or like Repo, and I screamed, and my brother could hear it down in the basement. And I was just like, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to be that high pitched. And he was like, if I'm coming over, I'm literally running in and screaming with her. That's how I started laughing. But yeah, let's see, where am I going? I need to go over here for this whole thing. Hello? Ow!
Choice.
Rude. But, you know, sometimes you can't help but be excited sometimes and, you know, end up screaming a little, tiny bit. As a treat. Just as a treat. But, yeah. I'm so excited. I hadn't seen him in, like, I want to say... Wow. Actually, how long has it been since I've seen him? Wow! Actually, now that I think about it, it's been almost 10 years since I've seen him. Or maybe a little less? Because I remember hanging out with him before he went on his trip. Or went on his little, tour to Japan. Wow! That's actually kind of crazy thinking about it. Or maybe it's just been a little less. I know that's been, like, more than 5. But I can't pinpoint it. This is an exciting time. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. He's one of my goofy friends. He does a lot of like chaos too, but like his chaos is a controlled chaos where like I'm really surprised he doesn't stream. Because the things that he does are pretty hilarious. But he's kind of a goofball for himself more so than like the limelight itself.
Guess we're doing this.
Which is hilarious because when, like, you meet him in person, he's kind of a very mild guy. But online, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that, like, you can't see him personally. But, yeah, no, he's kind of a gremlin. We stand goofballs? Exactly. Gigi, what are you up to today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Are you done with all your fun little upgrades and everything to the stream? Y'all should actually really check out VG. If you guys haven't checked out VG as well, like, she actually is doing a lot of fun setups to her stream. Like, I'm not kidding when I say every time I go to her stream, it's a party. She's got a lot of fun alerts and everything. I hope one day I could be just as entertaining as her. Actually, let me get this shout out for her real quick. But, yeah, Aw. You inspire me to be a better streamer. Actually, all of you guys do. It's unfortunate because, like, even though there's the desire, the brain has to, like, also come there, too. The base fair. You'd have to go to the ADDC. If you guys don't know this game, we are literally trying to solve a murder or find out who the serial killer is that keeps kind of scooping out people's eyeballs. He has to have like really close ties to like one of the other characters. I'm gonna do some Fortnite today, so there's only a week left on the Star Wars event. Oh yeah, true.
I've heard a bit about this place before.
I might join
but
you.
The ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute.
If you have room. If you don't have room, then I will watch. Starry-eyed.
They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible.
Also, I'm
Even
playing
with
this in
all these
English because
buildings, they're
it's
still getting budget to expand.
easier to actually not have them in Japanese because of the fact that, like, I'm so used to the main game being in Japanese that I'll play it in Japanese, but I play this in English just to make it a lot easier. Hell yeah. Also, VG's a Fortnite pro. Definitely go check her out.
Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san.
If you guys need a certain code or anything like that for Fortnite, definitely type in VG Silverhand. We just really entered this building alone, huh? some ominous music for like a big building.
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
We are hearing ghosts. Oh no.
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just...
Maybe the
after
anxiety's
3
getting to
years,
him.
It still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Hey. Is that who I think it is? Who do you think it is? Because I'm trying to figure out where his voice is coming from, or who his voice is from originally. And it's like, it's stopping me because I'm like, it's on the tip of my brain at this point. Who the voice actor could be.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. My name is Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office. This is my partner, Yagami. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A
Is
coworker
Robbie in
of
this?
ours.
Yes, Robbie is in this. However, he voices a man with like orange hair.
His name's Shintani.
It's
He
a
was
bit
the victim.
much.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us
Also, Shermile voices various female characters in this.
track down
Hi,
exactly who he spoke
Saracen. How
to.
are you? Also,
I'm
happy
very
belated
sorry,
birthday.
sir, but I can't provide
If you guys
such
didn't
private
know, Saracen's
information.
birthday went by recently. If you guys want to wish him a happy belated birthday, you're more than
Well,
welcome to.
Could I at least talk to
Hope
Director
everyone is
Keto
having a
instead?
lovely Saturday. I hope you're having a
He's
lovely
an old friend of
Saturday.
mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by to say hello.
I don't think
yeah.
that would be necessary.
How's the day
Look
treating
over
you?
there.
Did Discord notify you? Actually, the funny part is I think, was it Cyberchip that notified us? Yeah, Cyber keeps track of all our birthdays. It's very sweet of him. But he is actually such a sweet guy, though. But yeah, Cyber was like, it's Saracen's birthday today, and I was like, wait, what? He is the sweetest, he really is. I wonder if this guy's a serial killer.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me.
I wasn't expecting any
I
of
have
my
nothing more
Twitch
to
fam
say.
to know.
I've told the police all that I know.
I started actually just adding everybody's birthday in there too.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem
'Cause
is,
I think
my
next
partner
month's my
here won't
birthday?
give it a rest till he sees
And
the
then
scene
after
of the
that's
crime.
Quaritz.
But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
But yeah,
That's not what
if you
we
guys
agreed
haven't
upon.
checked out the wonderful Saracen, please go check him out. He makes a whole bunch of these cool mods for Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, and Mass Effect. So if you want to give like Judy fun clothes, or Pan Am some fun clothes, or maybe say for instance you wanted to change certain appearances on characters, he has it all. Literally, it's a buffet of variety. It must have come up last year because Cyber knew. That's true. That's actually true.
You know this isn't about how long it takes.
Also, actually, Saracen, I did update all the stuff for the ID cards and everything. The original place I was using was Triggerfire, but I was graciously helped by or wonderfully. I don't know what's the word. What's the adjective I want to use? Oh, actually, what, like, no, it's an addition onto it, right? I'm a little all over the place right now, but the wonderful VG Silverhand actually helped me put all my ID cards together, which I actually thought was really cool. I really do think she needs to actually put together these really awesome videos of like streamer bot stuff, but no, that's just me. I actually, every single time she tells me about streamer bot stuff, I'm like amazed because like they're so creative putting all these things together. But yeah, your ID card has been moved. Actually, everybody's ID card has
what
been moved.
about
I still need
Okubo?
to actually like
I take it he's
hunt down
still
people
not
who
fessed
actually
up.
haven't filled out their ID card stuff.
No, not quite as of yet.
Maybe the
sir.
next person I'll hunt down
And we
is like
all
either
saw where the
Cyber
body
or
was.
Ivy.
Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point
Because
in
I love
fighting
y'all.
this
We
battle.
love you, VG.
The minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which
It's
minister?
so weird seeing him clean
I
cut,
didn't know about
actually.
this, sir.
The health minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
That's kind of creepy.
Huh?
My dude.
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
Oh, we're
Well,
actually
not
going
exactly
through our memory
welcome
banks for
guests here.
this?
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
I don't feel like I should be going in front of him, but it's kind of sad because, like, the guy to the right of me in this memory bank thing, or this, like, ass memory, he already got murdered. So, like, we're trying to find out who his murderer is. Actually, there's been, like, 2 murders so far before this.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor. This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
I wonder if we're going to attach a gold key
Gold,
card to
huh?
our stuff.
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In
Where I
fact,
can actually
it's the
rotate
cause
the
of almost
camera.
70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
Why are you waiting for me to do this? Hello? Cat? I heard a cat. Is there a cat out there? I heard a cat somewhere. Cat? Cat? There's a cat. I know there's a cat and it gives me extra, like, SP points. I swear I heard a cat. I'm going insane because I'm like, hello? Gotta be outside, right? Done. Wait. Can I see where the cat is? Cat. Cat. Cat? Can I position this? Nope. Hold on. Maybe? No. No. Wait. How do I get the cat to show up? No! I want to check out where the cat is. Wait, is there a cat outside here? Hold on, there might be a cat outside here. There is a cat! Hold on. Yeah! I got 5 SP points. If there's anything else I'm supposed to look at. Investigate the bed.
Hey, has anyone else slept here since Waku-san's death?
Nobody, no.
Okay.
And Waku-san was missing from his room the morning of the incident, yes?
That's right.
So he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
Okay. That's a bit weird. I should look a little closer. What is that? Investigate the window. What am I investigating at the window? The window! To this wall. There has to be something else over here, right? Wait, the cat's over there. Are we looking for, like, ways of entry point? Maybe? I'm a little lost on what I'm supposed to be finding here. These little bridgeways? He was carried by body, but... Stray cat. What am I supposed to be looking at over here?
Has anyone else...
Nobody.
And Waku-san was missing from his...
That's right.
So he was murdered...
I can't say...
Take a closer look. I said to the window. So I'm like wondering where I'm supposed to look for at the window. I've solved every one of them so far. Except for this one. This has been very tricky. Am I supposed to look over here somewhere? I don't think I have to be looking up here, but... If this guy got murdered, and we're looking at the window to investigate.
Suspicious.
Oh,
The window's
I'm
sealed
dumb.
shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
Wow, that's all I had to do! Okay, so we look at the entrance.
What the... All the rooms have windows like this, right? Seems like people would notice if something was going on in here.
Well, we only have so many employees in this ward. The halls stay fairly busy, but it's mostly dementia patients moving between appointments.
What if
I
the
see.
person was like, or was
wonder
it
how
the
the room
killer
looks
was a
from the
dementia
hallway.
patient?
You got all you need from here, yeah?
Yeah.
I think so.
Welcome back, Kraut. I hope you've been well. I hope check-in wasn't that much of a hassle.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose?
This guy is laying it on hard, yeah.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Well, of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
Sure. Let's go over...
Whatever you want.
So,
All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room. Koichi Waku, male, age 66. At 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime, the nurses noticed he was missing from his bed. Given Waku's degenerative state, they assumed he was wandering around the hospital somewhere. But after being unable to track him down, hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though. Hard to imagine they'd make it outside on their own. The only conclusion then was that somebody must have taken him out of the hospital. After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one possible suspect. A laundryman by the name of Shinpei Okubo. It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's body out in the mountains. And lo and behold, 3 months after Waku disappeared, the cops found his body rotting away right where Okubo said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know for sure.
interesting.
Any objections to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
Actually, yeah. You're forgetting something.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to is dumping the body.
You can't say for sure that the guy who dumped the body actually committed the murder. If I budge on that, I'd be admitting Okubo did it before the trial even started.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault, and it's on record. Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was just a kid. Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
And what? It's okay for a kid to hit a woman?
Of course not. But that's not what he's on trial for.
True.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't mean you're guilty of another.
Fine. But what about Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck.
Well, why is he
Who's gonna believe garbage like
dumping
that?
If
clothing on the
anyone
side of
should,
the
it's his
mountain?
lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after this, right? You should just be honest with him. Tell him the case is unwinnable.
Are you two done here?
Yep. Can you show us the garage next? The one where Okubo-kun parked his truck.
What if it's been
The
her
service
this whole
entrance,
time?
I think it was.
That'd be
That's
crazy.
the only other place we'll need to see today.
Is this memory gonna go? Oh,
We'll need to
it's
take
still
an
continuing.
elevator down there. Follow me.
Okay, so the updated case.
Follow me.
Bro, you're the worst. It's nice that you can kind of change your walking speed a little bit. I wonder if there's anything up here. Okay. Maybe we just wait on her. Oh, she wants to go this way. Is this where the garage is? Okay.
Hey, Yagami. You're never gonna last if you keep taking cases like this. Criminal suits are a constant test of your conviction. Your sense of justice. They don't even pay that well.
Careful who you say that around.
Look, just chill out, okay? Take it from me. I've been around the block way longer than you have.
Yeah. But you're already, like, making judgments when it's not yours to make judgment on.
Looks like a regular old garage to me.
You'd make it out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
His judgment?
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they used to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things. Would have been simple for him to sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe so.
Wouldn't you actually have to collect evidence from there then?
Where was Okubo parked on the day of the incident?
Oh,
Okay. Investigate the parking lot. He was parked right here, right?
the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's a recreation of it.
I see.
Okay.
DNA evidence from the victim was found in the flatbed of the truck. That's proof enough that the body was there. And when they confronted Okubo, he flat out admitted it.
But why would he go out to the mountains to dump a body, though? That's the weird part. So, this doesn't go anywhere. That's the only way out. Okay, I kind of get a general idea. Hold on, wait. I guess it was gonna repeat itself. Whoops. Isn't that the beer company? I guess they sell other drinks too. Damn, I can't get a drink in my memory banks.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
I see. Can we talk to this witness?
I tried to get an appointment, but they shut me down. Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
Wow.
All right,
okay.
all right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right. Breakfast is at 8 o'clock, so the patients who can walk on their own gather in the break room. But on the day of his disappearance, 8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
You thought you'd find him quickly. Didn't exactly turn out that way.
No.
Right.
Got that, Yagami?
Yay.
Here, let's go over some more details.
Alright, I had to do something really quick. Okay. Anyways, good. Sure. Let's hear what the great Shintani Sensei has to say. Really should have been listening to him, but I couldn't help myself.
Well, we know
I see you, Sniper!
Waku was taken out of his room sometime between
Sniper, no
7:50
sniping.
when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To
Well, I have a
further back
complaint.
this
There
up,
isn't enough butter in this game.
DNA
That's
evidence
true.
from
That's very
Waku
true.
was
How are you,
found in
Ivy?
Okubo's truck.
Ivy! When are you
And
filling out
the
your
police
form
questioned Okubo.
for me?
He confessed to
I'm pretty sure you
burying the body in
redeemed
the mountains of
the
Okutama.
whole ID
3
card
months
thing.
after the crime, Waku's corpse was
For the
finally
channel.
found.
If you guys have not checked out the wonderful
me?
Time Setter IV,
This
please
thing's
go check her
airtight,
out.
Yagami.
Streams a variety
I know
of
you're
games.
getting
She
into
also
this,
does
but come on.
DJing.
Just give it up already.
She's amazing.
You don't have
Let
a
me do
chance.
that. I was
Even
gonna
though
say
Okubo-
I'm on in the mood to actually draw people's ID cards and everything. Yeah, go check her out.
says he's innocent? I promised him we'd do everything we could.
Not my problem. You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
Fine, then I'll do it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Even if I'm not, the loss will hurt Genda-sensei's reputation.
I'm sorry, but our client says he's innocent. I can't back down from this.
Fine. I'll be in the lobby.
Alright, so we're investigating this place.
If you like, I could take you to see Wakusan's room again.
You don't mind? That would be great.
Here I am again. I don't really see anything out of the ordinary, though. Okay. Examine door.
Not yet.
Sorry. So
Windows
examine.
sealed shut. There's no way Wakusan could have escaped through here. Wakusan was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared. Not yet.
I just talked to her? Thank you.
Are you
Okay. So, was there anything else I was gonna find out of the ordinary here? I guess... Why did we walk back here? Why did she offer to show me this room? I'm so confused. Is there any way I can investigate like this? No. I guess not.
Yeah, I've seen what I need.
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do it.
But you're still going to push an innocent plea? Even though Okubo-san is the one who'll suffer for it?
If he's really not guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be perfectly honest, this is my first criminal case.
What?
Civil cases have been a mixed bag for me, too. I've actually lost more than I've won.
Is that so?
Apparently, a smart lawyer would never even consider an innocent plea in this case. Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo-kun?
I spoke to him pretty often, yes. I would see him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Wait! If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa-san.
I wonder why the director said not to say too much. It's really weird that they'd say that.
Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And how did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Wow! You're his lawyer!
Yagami-sensei is
You're his...
that
You're
what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell
This
me
guy
you're
is an
innocent, and
actual
I'll fight
butt
to the end.
cheekles.
I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
It sucks because then, like, murders are still happening and the ADC are connected to it somehow.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward of the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated him, and then carted him out in a laundry bin.
That's not true.
What?
Waku-san wasn't there when I went into his room. I didn't see him at all that day. You have to believe me.
Unless it's also
I
in
do.
the police department that this guy's...
So when you went down to leave the center
one of the
at 10
serial
a.m.
killers
after
is part of
gathering the
police.
linens, you realized there was a body hidden in the truck.
Yes. That's what happened.
Then, after debating whether or not to report the body, you chose to hide it in the mountains.
This is gonna be a hurdle to climb in the trial.
I had a criminal assault on my record. I knew the police would have suspected me if I went to them.
Aren't you forgetting the bad blood you had with Wakusan?
Huh? Bad blood? What are you talking about?
3 days before the murder, Wakusan claimed Okubo-kun here punched him and stole his wallet. They told me all about it at the center.
When did you even ask?
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan. Even if I bitch about it, I'm still damn good at my job.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet or...
Not quite. They call it delusion of theft.
Illusion of theft.
It's a symptom of dementia. You think something's been stolen from you, then blame the first person you see. Not the easiest thing to deal with, right? Someone accuses you of theft for no reason? Must have been a shock. So when Wakusan tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No. You murdered him.
I wouldn't kill a man over something like that.
Ah, I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear. Somebody set me up. Please, you have to believe me. Whoever did this is laughing at all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei, do you believe me?
I do.
Okay. Then next time, come alone.
Fine. I could take a hint. You and Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you
I
want.
mean, to be honest, you're supposed to be his lawyer. Or his pair of lawyers. This is kind of messed up that you're already blaming
Hey.
him.
You know that nurse, Terasawa-san? Cute girl. It sounded like she was worried about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
I don't know. If you'll excuse me.
Me if I was a lawyer. The other guy or like
So
Yagami.
Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's gotta learn some damn patience.
Maybe so. But this is my case now.
Shintani's a
handle it
butt
myself.
cheekles. Well, Yagami's trying his
Okay.
best to at least represent his line, even if the odds are stacked against him. I blame everyone without evidence. No, don't do
Yagami-san.
that.
Have you seen Mafia lately?
Well, where's this coming from?
She's just not that great with men. I suggest you be more assertive.
Right. Okay.
You mean that friend of yours, Saori-kun? She's got Shintani all riled up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Hey, nothing's official yet, guys. Regardless, keep it on the down low, okay?
Yet? That word says more than you think.
That was a very suspicious laugh. Oh, oof, 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 oof. Can I go? Can I not go?
I'll
Guess-
keep my lips sealed.
For judge, and then goes my life sentence.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Can we not do this?
Either way, guess the Okubo case
I love how
comes
they're all
first.
gossiping over him
Pleading
right
innocent,
now.
yeah?
That's the plan.
What is your plan here? This isn't gonna be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah? And what's that?
What should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo's incident or innocent? Waku, an elderly ADDC patient, was diagnosed with a major neurocognitive disorder after suffering the worsening stages of Alzheimer's disease. As such, he's been hospitalized for 2 years. His body had already begun decomposing by the time it was found in the mountains. Therefore, can we assume that he died during or immediately after the moment he went missing? Further details regarding the cause of death remains unknown, but the victim is believed to have died from suffocation. A laundry cart used to collect bed sheets is enough to hide a person in it. Many people witness Okubo push a cart in the morning. Waku disappeared from his hospital room. Victim's body fluids. Upon further investigation, the police found traces of his truck bed. Subsequent DNA proved that the fluids belonged to Waku, suggesting evidence that the Okubo was behind the murder. 3 months later. The window doesn't open, so no one could have gone through it. Through the hallway door. I mean, a view of the room. Technically, that way. But, autopsy report, maybe?
This is Waku-san, the victim. Suffocation is the apparent cause of death, but they still haven't nailed it down conclusively. As for his body, it was found buried in the mountains of Okutama.
And Okubo's the one who told him where it was, right? As I've seen, he's admitted to that much at least.
Yes, but he insists he didn't commit the murder.
He hid the body, though. That
Maybe
is some
so,
pretty damning
but you're
evidence.
gonna need evidence if you want to prove it. They find anything on the body? Maybe something that give our man an alibi?
No, nothing like that.
Well, that's a shame.
That's not my point, though. The evidence I showed you is...
That evidence won't win you the case.
What the hell's your problem?
Hello?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
What the heck? Did he just get choked out?
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
What the hell?
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
They'd really tased him.
Hey!
Wait a minute, that's
Wait
her.
up.
That's the one person. She's the one lady. Arasawa? Yeah, that's the nurse. That nurse fucking tased him. That's actually kind of funny. Granted, him and his feral personality kind of like... I wouldn't say that he deserve it, but definitely he didn't make it easy for himself. Okay, that's all I have to say.
You won't get away.
I got it.
A woman?
Yeah, I could definitely tell by her red hair.
Someone help me!
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
Hello?
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth! Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Well, that got aggressive real quick. This memory is very long. How long have I been staying here? I don't have any heat actions? Okay, I have now some heat actions. Who knew that there'd be fighting in this backstory, huh? Defeat the thugs. I didn't get any SP from that or money. Memory sucks. I guess I had enough money as a lawyer, you know.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Only this lawyer, right here. There was easier ways for her to just call me and then leave like a tip and then not ever reveal where she came from.
Did you really need to run away like that? I
I have a
assume you
jacket
came
like
to
that.
see me.
It kind of reminds me of Sage Munch
There was
jacket.
something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But
Except
I
my
wasn't sure
my
if I
fluff
should.
is like white.
Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
I had to
Okay, but
tase
did you
him.
have to tase him?
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
that he didn't have it coming. Anyway, I'm listening if you want to talk. No matter what it is, I'll keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
Well, you know the witness who last saw Waku-san? Said he saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san. He's one of the scientists at the ADDC. Not only that, but he's the director's right-hand man, too.
Do we have a picture of him? Okay, easy. There you go.
And this
Thank
is
you.
him?
Oh my gosh. Ears are a little big. Pretty much the run-of-the-mill researcher.
Yes. He's a very dedicated doctor, so the nurses have a lot of faith in him. But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical as to whether or not he actually saw Waku-san. I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may be mistaken somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses feel the same.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back? That's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came to a courtroom testimony,
None of you would testify?
maybe the other nurses wouldn't, but I would. I never really fit in over there anyway. Besides,
Yeah?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally got an ally on my team.
This is the longest, like, flashback ever. That's all I gotta say is this flashback is
I'm
taking a
currently
while.
employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
Yoji Shono.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes, the patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they feel and how the medicine is treating them.
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by his room before going to the break room?
Yes,
And in that room, you saw Waku-san lying on the bed.
yes.
Can you describe the situation to us as you remember it?
The door has a window, so you can see into the room from the hallway.
And this is the room you're referring to, yes?
That's correct. From where I was standing in the hallway, I could see Waku-san lying in bed.
But how could you
He
tell
was
it's
asleep,
Waku-san,
with
technically?
a blanket covering most of his body.
What if he's been dead for
And
the whole
what time was that?
though?
Around 7:50.
No further questions.
Yagami-sensei, why did you call her to the stand?
She actually asked to testify. Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Here's my chance for a comeback.
Terasawa,
boy. Okay.
you were present for Shono-san's testimony just
All right,
now, yes?
let's try this. I'm not really
Yes.
good at this whole lawyering thing.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
For a scientist, I felt his wording was rather imprecise. And as a medical professional, I felt his actions were negligent.
Could I ask you to be a little more specific?
Our witness, Shono-san, claims he saw Waku-san sleeping in his bed during his morning rounds.
But you can't see anything by the...
However, there's no
the
way
hallway.
he could have known that just by looking in from the hallway.
Yeah, that's why I was like saying, like, wait, you can't tell because
have
all you
evidence
see is
supporting
like their body. You don't
Terasawa-san's
see like their
testimony.
face on like the bed. Shono shouldn't have been able to see Waku. I have evidence to prove that. Yep. From the whatchamacallit, window, pretty much. Sorry about that. Yeah, because all you would see is like pretty much this.
Please look at this.
There's like a
It's
whole
a photograph
cabinet
of
in
the
the way.
victim's room as viewed from the hallway. In other words, this is what Shono-san would have seen when he checked in on Waku-san.
At this, evidence points to this fact. The culprit was hiding in the hospital room. He claims to be a witness. Testimony was a lie.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed. Excuse me? What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify it specifically as Waku-san.
Yeah.
So to claim as much in his testimony seems like quite an exaggeration, don't you think?
But common sense would dictate otherwise, would it not? Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
The staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time a while back where we thought he was under the covers, only to find Waku-san eating in the break room a second later. And upon re-examining the room, we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution asserts that Shono-san's testimony is clear, that the victim was taken out of his room at some point between 7:50 and 8:30 in the morning. They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant must have smuggled Waku-san's body out in his laundry bin.
That's why Okubo was assumed to be the only person who had killed Waku-san.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider the possibility that Waku-san was taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's truck. In other words, the defense establishes that there is reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer, rendering the prosecution's central argument unsound. Your Honor, taking this new testimony into account, I'd like to call Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Oh gosh, okay. This is getting a little intense for a flashback.
Shono-san.
Yes?
Let's see how Shono responds with the evidence of Terasawa's testimony out in the open.
I'll get right to the point. On the day of the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
I saw Waku-san asleep in his bed, I think.
And did you get a clear look at his face?
I don't remember.
So it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can, no.
Oh no.
Then the defense rests.
Okay.
But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
Prosecution's argument has fallen apart and now going in for the kill.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that
Never
he's
thought
the
we'd
only
get Phoenix
possible
right in a
suspect,
Yakuza style
assuming
game.
the crime took
Yeah, it's
place
getting
within the stated
intense,
time frame.
actually.
However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then that you withdraw the charges against my client. With such inconclusive evidence, You'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
The prosecution does not consider the witness's testimony inconclusive. His
You know what?
memory of the incident may be fuzzy, yes, but that doesn't change that he saw the victim.
Why does
So
his voice
your
sound
whole
familiar?
case is based on a fuzzy memory?
Hold on.
This
I need to
promising
know.
young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Judgment.
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher. After watching his own grandmother develop dementia, he vowed to create a drug that could cure the disease. After paying his own way through medical school, he went on to become the head researcher at the ADDC.
What is his name?
Day after day,
I don't remember
Dr.
his name.
Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust this man, then my answer is a resounding yes.
Okay.
In other words,
I'm
because he's
curious
such
now.
a great researcher, his testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure is somehow overlooked?
It's gonna bother me.
Is that the sum of it? Because from here, it sounds like you're putting your faith in Shono-san's title.
Why does he
not his
sound
testimony
familiar?
today.
The prosecution is not as easily swayed as you think. And you want to talk reputation? What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
Alright, so he was in Devil May Cry, the anime. He was in Date Everything. He's 3 different characters in Date Everything, which I actually want to play so badly because I heard there was an all-star cast of voice actors for Date Everything, including Robbie Damon's in there. Sorry, I'm a little excited. I'm a little fucking excited for that little visual novel game. But I've heard his voice somewhere else, and I can't figure out where I've heard it from. Who is the voice? Okay, so he was in Edge Runners as like one of the minor characters, or the side characters. Where have I heard his voice? Where have I heard it? He is Alphen from Tales of Arise and the Owl King. That's where I've heard his voice. I was like, wait a minute. I've heard his voice before. I love his voice, but I can't remember who he's from. Yes, he plays the main character in Tales of Arise. Wow, okay. I didn't put 2 and 2 together, actually, because I was just like, it sounds familiar. Granted, I also feel like I've heard his voice somewhere else, too. Hold on. It's gonna bother me, because, like, for video games, I feel like he voices someone that I know pretty well. He's gonna bring Okubo
6 years ago, the defendant broke his girlfriend's finger. The poor girl is still suffering from the effects. And the cause? A minor, drunken
He's in Death
disagreement.
Stranding.
Now, fast forward to what occurred a few days prior to the crime.
Where else have I, like, heard his voice
Wakusan,
from?
suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face. Given the clearly violent
guess
nature
he
of
plays,
Okubo-san here, that alone
Roswald
would be
Mathers
motivation enough to
from
murder the
Re:Zero.
poor old...
He plays Roy in Smash
Is something
Brothers.
wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in
He
session.
plays some of the voices of the Super Mutants in Fallout 76. Okay, that's kind of goofy thinking about it now. He's in Soul Calibur?
Terasawa-san?
Yeah, the only voice I can think of with him is
Okubo-san's not
Alphen's
a
voice
violent
from
person.
friggin' Tales of Arise. And I love Tales of Arise.
And he
That one
hasn't
was
even
such a
had a
good
drink in
game.
over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
Okay, who's the voice actor for this then?
He didn't blame Wakusan at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia, that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating.
Oh, shit! Oh! Wait! That's his girl? I thought he was our relationship.
Ended up in prison. Making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is. prosecution has already decided he's a criminal. How could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Dang. This sucks because later on, because this is a flashback, she gets murdered. This is what we know in the beginning.
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone.
That's...
And in the end,
that's crazy.
Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty.
Because, like, in the beginning...
after his release,
yeah.
Everything changed.
The whole thing happened where it shows this part in the beginning of this game series.
Who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand.
Yeah, she's gone. It actually sucks because, like, the whole apartment burned down. We don't know if he actually killed her or not, but Okubo got sent the death penalty, I think, or was actually given the death penalty. And now we are in present day.
Hi.
Oh, that's crazy.
Something wrong?
That's hella crazy.
No, it's nothing.
That man's face is very...
But...
I
How do
haven't
I say
seen you in
this?
about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look familiar, but I can't quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
Rude.
I'm a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Yagami. I'm not gonna lie, that man on the right, his face kind of reminds me of one of those stone blocks in Mario. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Like, the stone blocks, what are they called again? Stone block Mario. He looks like one of those, the thwomps and everything. Hold on. Thwomp. I don't know why. Maybe it's his, like, imposing eyebrows or something. But it's giving me the same vibe.
I remember now. You're the reason Terasawa-kun's no longer with us. Remember, Shono?
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been better.
Shono-san, right?
That's the thing. They also, he was saying for a while that he was being framed for murder. But we still don't know if Okubo was the one who technically committed it. Because technically there's somebody out there killing people randomly. Or maybe he
Doesn't
was.
matter.
I don't know.
What brings you here anyway?
But he never actually
I'm
drank a drop of
investigating a
alcohol
murder.
after that, I guess.
And I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Or Terasawa. He seems so very kind.
Yes, I see.
Something's tying all this
Thank you.
together, and we have to figure it out. That's kind of what I love about the older
It does seem we received a phone call from
games
this
in the
Shintani-san
studio.
you speak of.
Because it plays
Do you
out
know
more like
who
a
he was
drama
calling?
than it does actually like a series of goofy events.
Dr.
Like, I feel like
Shono.
the newer games
The same
realize that they're a
Shono-san you
game
were just
and they
with?
play on the fact that they know they're a game. While the older Yakuza games and older Like a Dragon games, or whatever you want to call them, they play on the fact that they want to be a drama. And I think I have to admit, I do like both in their own way. I'm happy where the franchise is kind of going, I guess, with this, because they understand actually, like, people want to have a little bit of fun while they're playing their games. But I do miss the aspects of, like, drama, tragedy, sadness, and everything else that used to come in the games. It's not to say that they don't still play a factor in the games, but I felt like The Man Who Erased His Name kind of was like a little penned goodbye note from the old director in a way. It's weird because it was directed by the new director, but it was kind of like a goodbye note to him. Why would Shintani call Shono?
Yes, however, it's unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be. Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san didn't leave a message.
You have no idea what he wanted to talk about?
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san, and sees no reason why he would be calling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what to say. That's a bit sus.
Shono and I co-authored the research paper on AD9. We're quite well known, as it turns out. Sometimes, complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps Shintani-san fell into that category.
Have you
I'm
heard
gonna
of
lie,
the
the
mole
lawyer dude
murders
kind of
taking place
sounds
in
like Loki
Kamurocho,
voice
Dr.
actor in
Kida?
High School DxD.
3 Yakuza, each
Might
one
be.
with their eyes gouged out.
Might be.
It's a grisly business. Shintani was killed in the same way.
It's Greg Chun, I
I've
think.
seen
Or,
the
is it
news.
Greg Chun? Hold on.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Judgment.
Huh? Look, just what are you
Uh,
implying?
Takuya
I believe
Kimura,
we're
never
done
mind.
here. There's nothing
Or
I can
Greg
help
Chun
you
in
with.
English. I was right.
Please stop!
So...
You can't!
Greg Chun. Let's go find out.
Who are you?
Detective Kuroiwa.
He does a lot of
Kamura
voice
Police,
acting, so...
Organized crime.
Also, Zenobia, how are you? I hope you're doing
One of your
well.
guests here has information related to the case I'm currently investigating.
How does his voice sound?
That would be you, Yagami.
Yagami.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
He was in
Is that
Shin Megami Tensei. Demon Slayer. Oh, he plays Muzan! If you don't know, he's like the main antagonist or villain of the show. He's in Palia, if you guys didn't know. It's a free-to-play game of cozy settings and like all this other stuff. You can build stuff. The Rise of the Ronin game, Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Grand and Blue Fantasy Relink. They revoiced him as Nanba though in the Like a Dragon series. He's in Onimusha. Starfield. Oh, I didn't know that. Remnant 2, Diablo. 4? Barbie, Skipper, and the Big Babysitting Adventure. Oh, I'm okay, thanks. Just been boiling today, you. What's that dude's name? Greg Chun. Hold on. You can find him on IMDb. I know it's backwards. I apologize. But yeah, Greg Chun. He plays a variety of voices. Actually, I guess I'll continue in the browser because I'm like curious now. He's in Lookism, Need for Speed Unbound, World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, Fight, Moonbreaker. Oh, he's in Cyberpunk, Edgerunners. He voices additional characters. Saints Row. I have a lot of things that he's done. It's just he's various voices in the game. Like this is actually like one of his big main roles. While the other ones, he's been like other characters in the background. He's been in a lot of Barbie movies. Maybe that's where I should get my. I don't know if I actually have like the cuteness of a Barbie voice. Yasuke. He's in Way of the House Husband. He's in a lot of things actually. Shit, you might actually have to look it up. Greg Chun. So like or Chun. Think of like Chun-Li. That was a wild chapter. That's kind of sad that we got to meet the people that were kind of murdered in the beginning.
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal.
They also have the voice actor for Carrie in this too.
He murdered his girlfriend,
but he plays like a
Emi
crooked
Kurosawa,
cop
with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
Illusion, Chapter 6.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino, an attorney at Genda Law Office. Officer, is this interview voluntary, or...?
It is.
Why does his voice sound familiar?
It's your call, Yagami-san.
Yagami.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer, sir. You can go now.
You can make this easier if you come now. Next time, it won't be voluntary.
Your empty threats don't mean much to a lawyer.
Can you take this elsewhere? I really must be...
Too bad he's not a lawyer anymore, then.
Nathan Drake?
Your friend's nothing now.
Is that his voice?
Just come along quietly.
The guy who or the voice actor who plays him?
I'll come back with a warrant if I have to.
It's Matt Mercer! Hell yeah! There's Matt Mercer!
I'd like to see you try. Why do you
He's
suspect
been in so
me
many
anyway?
things.
I bet you don't even have a reason.
I can come up with a few good ones.
Enough.
It's weird that they
Get the hell out of my office.
reframed him to be the voice actor for Majima in the English parts now.
You'll regret this, Yagami.
Kuroiwa-san.
You two, out.
Before we go, can we speak to Shono-san for a sec? We need to know why Shintani called him.
Listen, I already told you he doesn't know. Get it through your skull. Now, please leave.
No problem. We'll let you get back to work.
This is really getting out of hand, don't you think? I can't believe that detective thinks you're a material witness.
Yeah. I don't know what he's talking about. But what I'm more interested in is how he even knew where to find me.
That's a good
Yeah, I don't
point.
recognize his voice from anything
How
I've
would the
watched him
police
play.
know we were here?
Beats me.
He's been in a lot
now,
of things,
let's focus
but
on
it's just
Shono,
been
though.
like I said, very
It would be a waste
weird
coming here and not
background
talking to him.
characters. I mean, this is his like only game where he was literally the main protagonist, and then he plays in Like a Dragon. He plays Nanba, the hobo guy, who helps out Ichiban. He plays a supporting role in that, and people know him now in that. But like this is his only main role.
Agreed. Let's see if the receptionist can help us.
Not that he's got a bad voice for it. He has actually pretty wonderful voice. I'm kind of sad that he doesn't get like you know, more gigs technically doing main protagonist roles.
Can I help you?
Actually, I've already been here. I was just with Director Kido, remember?
Oh, of course. Did you forget something, sir?
Well, not exactly.
Hello, Shermile.
I'd actually like
nice
to speak
meet
to
you again,
Shono-san, the
or see you
89
again.
researcher. Where would I be able to find him?
Let me see. That should be the research wing.
And the good doctor?
I believe he's in the protein abnormalities lab.
Probably need a gold keycard to get in there, huh?
That's correct, sir. I should be able to lend you one with the director's approval, though.
It's kind of a
give me
shame.
moment to
Shermile ends up
Could
playing
you
like a
tell me
variety
your
of
name,
different
sir?
supporting role
Actually,
voices.
never mind.
Considering her
Kido-san
main
seemed pretty
game
busy
that everybody
earlier.
does know her in, or
I'll
at
try
least
back
like hear
later.
her voice
Are
in,
you
is
sure,
Cyberpunk
sir?
2077.
Good call. There's no chance Kido-san would let us in.
But she's in like
At
various
least
animes.
now we know where Shono is.
The research wing.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a map around here somewhere.
She's been in Blue Exorcist. I know she's also the voice of Lucy in Fairy Tail anime. Alright, so I have to go this way. Directory.
What the? Hey,
I swear if there's a cat here, I'm very upset.
suspicious. This goes over to the hospital. I think
For a
Waku-san
moment,
was
I
up on
thought
the fourth
the VA
floor.
was Ali Hillis. Alright, so let's find the research.
What the? This leads to the research wing.
Hell
The
yeah.
receptionist said he would be in the protein abnormalities lab, right? Huh. Well, I guess that's not on this map.
Lurking? No worries. How are you, Jason? I hope you're doing well. If you guys have not checked out the wonderful Jason Gaines, please go check him out. He's one of my cool Cream Vibes stream team members and everything. He plays a variety of games. He's also a good friend of mine. He plays literally a little bit of everything. Go check him out. If you're not checking him out, you're missing out. He's really funny. He's got a very chill demeanor, and if you love the vibes here, you'll love the vibes on his channel. You're wonderful. Thank you for shouting at me. No worries. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate the lurk, as always. Okay. What's this wing supposed to be? Here, trying to still find extra things. There's that.
Hey. Director Kido's office. We were just in there.
Daniel Day Kim is the actor. He sounds like,
Suspicious.
oh, you know. There was like a meme going around for a while with Daniel Day Kim because they were calling him damn Daniel Day Kim because of how hot he is, and I have to admit he is kind of a hot guy.
Some kind of security gate, huh? The research wing must be just past there.
Okay, so that was it. That's all I have to do.
What this?
Okay, so that's the current area. That was it.
Excuse me.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am?
This is one of Shono-san's researchers.
She was just about to return to the lab.
Oh?
My name's
Bop.
Hashimoto. I can show
Sorry.
you into Dr. Shono's lab if you'd like.
The golden key card. Hell yeah, let's go.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Great. We'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Hashimoto-san just happened to be passing through.
Thank you.
Happened.
Right this way.
Okay. Nothing suspicious about that. Hopefully they're not
I
trying to
really
murder me.
appreciate this, Hashimoto-san. I'm Yagami.
And I'm Hoshino, from the Genda Law Office.
Remember, he's a black belt.
Thank you for
He's
doing
a third
this.
degree black belt.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm glad to help a guest of Director Kido's. This place is so massive, you practically need a tour guide to get around. I hope you're okay with walking.
So, Hashimoto-san, what kind of work do you yourself do here?
I'm part of the team developing 89. Dr. Shono is the head of that team, but I'm pretty new around here.
Speaking of, what exactly does AD9 stand for?
Well, the AD comes from the name of the center. The Advanced Drug Development Center, ADDC. And it's the 9th drug our department's developed.
What if
Oh,
the drug they're
that was
making is
surprisingly
making
easy.
serial killers by accident? That'd be crazy. And then making them forget. Kind of like Sleeper Agent. It can be like that, right? That'd be a silly type of drug to have.
It'll be the first dementia-curing drug on the market, right? Seems like it's really getting fast-tracked because of that. But there's a lot riding on this one,
ADDC
right?
sounds like a nerd.
It could finally cure Alzheimer's
I
disease.
know, a little bit.
That's right.
But then Rock came in here
Do
and
you
said
know
ACDC
how many
and
dementia
then left.
patients there are in Japan alone?
A couple 100,000 at least. Maybe even in the millions?
Right. As of 2012, there were 4.62 million.
Or AD/DC.
That many?
By 2025, that number will increase to at least 7 million. Potentially up to 13 million, including at-risk patients. That's
Wonder
1 in every 9 people.
What the cause
Yikes.
really is at this point for...
However, as a
dementia.
nation, we're already at capacity in caring for these patients. In many cases, people over 60 are stuck looking after their
Cheese?
dementia-struck parents in their
Wait,
own
the
homes.
cheese of the sea?
Worldwide, it's estimated there will be 135 million patients by the year 2050. It's staggering. In other words, AD9 could save the world. This could be a real miracle.
I gotta say, this is making me feel kind of bad about how we treated Kido-san back there.
Director Kido will go down in history if we achieve this.
A lot's changed in 3 years.
Chrissy, so I just ran with
Bastard's
it.
really
You know,
made a
fair,
name for
fair
himself.
enough.
Be nice.
Dr. Shono is right over there. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, thank you, boy. Alright, well, time to figure out what this doctor's doing. Even though I feel like we should never have gotten access to this lab. 'Cause at this point, no. I feel like we're mucking about here.
Shono-san,
Yagami-san? But how did you get in here?
Don't you worry
calm
about
down. I just want to talk.
I can't do that. Kido-san doesn't know you're here, does he?
Is there a problem?
Ah, Ichinose-san.
The guy that
I've
looks like
never
Wong.
heard you raise your voice, Shono-san.
I'm not kidding. This guy, I don't know why his face. I don't know if it's because of the facial features, like the shape of his face, but he reminds me of a thwomp.
Aren't
Don't know
you
why.
the guy from the lobby?
My name is Ichinose. I'm here from the Ministry of Health, offering political support to AD9's development.
Why is a politician here? Wait, hold up. Vice Minister of Health. Okay, never mind. I was like really curious, like, huh? What are you doing
Kido-san
here?
called you vice minister.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you
His
to
name is
leave.
Itchy Nose? No, Itchy
Pretty
Nose.
lofty for a vice minister.
Forgot the
You can
saying.
boss scientists around, but I'm not biting.
So I see.
Shono-san, please. I just need a few minutes to talk. We'll leave right after we're done, promise.
I already told you I can't. Not without Kido-san here.
I need you to tell me, why did Shintani call you?
Shintani?
She knows, but
I've
with
never
an
heard that
accent,
name in my life.
Like,
This is important,
say,
Shono. You have
so.
to have some idea.
I don't know. It's Japanese. I ain't
Please,
Japanese.
I don't. Now get out of here. I'm calling Director Kido.
Do what you want. Just let me ask you one thing first.
Are you scared of the director? Do you know about the murders in Kurosho? There's a lot of money behind AD9, huh? You know about the murders in Kurosho?
After Shintani was murdered, the killer gouged out both of his eyes. 3 other near-identical murders have taken place in Kamurocho recently. Are you aware of that, Shono-san?
Of course I am. It's all over the news.
Then why the fuck did
And
he
you
call
still
you?
have no idea why Shintani called you? Nothing at all?
No, I don't. Now please let me get back to work.
What the? What are you doing here?
Kido-san.
I believe I told you to leave. What about that didn't you understand?
I wanted to ask about Shintani's call.
About which I already said Shono doesn't know anything.
Yeah, but that's
And I
not
needed
directly
to hear
from
that
him.
from him, not you.
Enough. Call security.
We were just leaving.
This guy, sus.
Come on, Hoshino-kun.
Super sus.
I'll be filing a complaint with the Bar Association, under the Minister's name.
The Minister of Health?
That's right. Minister Kazami expects great things from AD9, and he won't tolerate distractions from your ilk.
Oh, we did all we could. Oh, we got 140 SP.
I feel like we came up empty-handed. Why would Shintani-sensei have called Shono-san? Yagami-san?
That wasn't the first time I've heard about Minister Kazami.
Huh?
When was it, though? Who was talking to me about the Ministry of Health?
Talking about Mafuyu when I was talking to Genda? Maybe Ayabi? Is it Ayabi?
It must have been Ayabe, when we were drinking over at Tender. I definitely remember him mentioning Minister Kazami. We were talking about how the Kyorei clan ended up in Kamurocho.
That's the only way
Apparently,
I could
they're
have heard
being
it.
used as muscle for a construction company called the Kajihira Group. A while back, Chairman Kajihira himself was going around, laying the political groundwork for a Tokyo revamp project. And one of the people he met with was Naohisa Kazami from the Ministry of Health.
Huh.
You'd think he'd go to the Ministry of Land, though. His project has nothing to do with health. What would he gain from meeting Kazami?
That's true. Do you think it has to do with our case somehow?
Minister Kazumi's name won't stop coming up. Is it just coincidence or something more?
I don't know. Depends on what the two of them were talking about.
In that case, maybe our Kajihira expert can help us out with that.
Who?
Sugiura-san.
Oh,
He
yeah,
used
the
to work
IT
for them,
guy.
remember?
With this weird little
Oh, yeah.
Joker anonymous mask. Maybe you can find more information about him.
So
I just want to
you
go back
know
to town.
how Kajihira and Kazumi are connected?
Yeah. Any way you can find that out?
Not really sure, but I'll give it a shot.
Thanks.
You're still at the ADDC, yeah? Just give me some time. I'll call you if I find anything.
Okay. It is
Oh, Yagami-san.
sun-setting type of atmosphere.
I'm gonna head back to the office. I just got an email from Saori-san. Apparently, a journalist named Hattori barged into the office. Says he wants to interview you.
Me?
It sounds like he's looking into Shintani-sensei's murder, too. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drive him off.
You'll be Genda Sensei's ace attorney before you know it.
Nah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Honestly.
Why?
Too much responsibility for a guy my age, you know?
I mean,
I think I make a much better sidekick for now.
Okay. But when that gets old?
I don't know that it will. Being a professional sidekick for the rest of my life sounds okay to me. I'll see you later.
Hmm. Interesting. Guess I'll stand by till Sugiura gets in touch with me. Alright, so we have more information now. We have new skills, I guess we could unlock. Sheer coincidence max. Okay, so we have 4,091. I'm kind of sad that I can't get these up and running. So I have to actually progress the story to open them. Damn. I just want to play more not Mario Party and get more money in the background so that way whatever I want to do, I can do it. Do I have any other battle ones that I can open up? No, I can't open these up until I get the story going. Okay, so... Wow. There's a lot going on. What is this over here? Hold up. Hello? Who are you? Do you have a minute? What is it? Let me introduce myself. My name is Shin Fujimori. Have you ever thought about investing, sir? Is this more ways to make money without playing your Mario Party game? I think it's better... You're better off talking about that sort of thing with someone who actually has money. I have money! Well, I say investment, but nowadays anyone can do it as long as you have a smartphone. You can invest on your phone? Of course. Oh god, I can't... This is like some weird little Robinhood app or something. Not sponsored, but like, it's just funny. Ever heard of crowdfunding? It's where you gather online donations from all the world. It's become a big trend in the past few years. Wow. Seems like a scam! And to streamline the process, we developed an app called Quickstarter. You can invest however much money you want to whomever you wish, and whenever you like. All from the comfort of your phone. Well, it's supposed to be a friend event, so this guy is actually our friend. I wish they'd actually have stuff like that. Like, honestly, I want to know who's my friend event at this point, rather than me trying to get scammed. Also, welcome in, Tychus. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a heart next to his name. He's our friend. He's our tomodachi. Come on, got this. But the hard part is, you know, actually having money. Indeed, that's why millions of people make micro investments with Quickstarter. Only a small donation is needed. Hi, Kuska. How are you? Save Shenmue 3. Hashtag Quickstarter. Even small donations make a difference. They all add up to help a campaign reach various milestones. I need to play Shenmue. I wonder if they'll ever remake it. Finally, a campaign meets its goal. Everyone who invested gains priority benefits. Priority benefits? Could you give me an example? Let's say, for starters, you can get special products shipped to you, or you'll gain access to brand new facilities. Actually sounds pretty neat. Doesn't it? I'll tell you this much. I once started up a company on my own, but I had a hard time raising the necessary funds. And when you know it, I got everything I needed from a crowdfunding platform I signed up with overseas. That's why I created this app, to help other entrepreneurs worldwide. Huh? Wow. So you're the president of a company? Oh, it's quite small. It's not really a big deal. Anyways, my point of the story is, please try using Quickstarter for yourself sometimes. Okay. So we're at 50%. Yep. Or at least install it for the time being. Please do, and by all means, let me know how it goes. Okay. Starter has been added to the pause menu. I won't see it. Wait, hold on. Oh, a new project has been posted. Ancient text deciphered. Cipher secrets, mind over matter. While sorting my late father's affairs, I found 2 ancient manuscripts. The first one says mind over matter on the cover, but I can't decipher the rest. Cryptologist experts don't come cheap. You know what? We'll fund that with $1,000. QR code compendium. Hail and well met, brave explorers. Should you seek out QR codes, I just have a tome for you. Not only will this book be a valuable tool on your QR adventure, it shall be designed to look like an ancient spellbook. Yes. Sure, why not? There we go. Dyson Cube. Yes! Hell yeah, we want a strategy guide for this. I want to learn how to make more money. With my weird Mario Party, not Mario Party. What's up, Dyson Cubers? Katsuki here, Kamurocho's first VR East-lead. My goal is to share Sugo Roku pro tips of the first edition unofficial D and C strategy guide. Your generous support can make it happen. A hug bomb spark. I'm Fukushima here, an energy drink entrepreneur. Production costs are rising and I'm one-man crew. With your help, I can invent a sugary, sweet, new flavor. Hug bomb spell alpha? Hell yeah, let's go. Sure, why not? Oh my gosh, there's so many premium darts. Okay, we'll put them down for premium darts. Okay, put them down for this one too. All right, 10K. Sure, why not? We're running out of money so quick. I mean, why not? If we're getting something out of this, it's only a small amount, right? We can do 20%. There we go. There we go. I do want a new Dyson Cube strategy. Alright, so I'm the PR guy for Paradise VR in Kamurocho. We're greenlight expansions over the VR challenge course, but we need funding to support. I feel like I'm going to end up going to play Dyson Cubes off stream just to get more money so I can put into more Dyson Cube. That's the problem though. I always want to play Dyson Cube. Nope, we can't actually unlock any more of this. Code Hunter? Danger display. Hell yeah! I'll put money into this. Bottomless stomach? Oh, sadness. I don't have enough of this one. I gotta beat more people. Get more SP points. More magnet. Alright, heading up here. What do I have around here? Where does this go? Why is this in red? There has to be something story related close by, right? I would like this. Keep plastic. So, maybe there's something in this back alley? Is there another friend of it? What's going on over here? Hello?
Nice choice.
I was trying to meet up with my buddy. Ryan, save me. I guess I could actually do this on my own. That's kind of goofy. I guess I didn't need Ryan's help, but thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Hey, there's Kaito-san. Looks like he's with someone he knows.
What's up?
Hey, Kaito-san. This is a friend of yours? Oh, hey, Tak. This is Adachi. He and I go all the way back to middle school. Adachi, this is Tak Yagami, the guy I've been telling you about. Oh, the man himself. Kaito never shuts up about you. I'm Hayato Adachi. President and director? I take it you own a company. Yeah, but it's still pretty small. Okay, evidence card. We haven't talked in years, but we ended up randomly crossing paths the other day. I've got a new drinking buddy. I meant to introduce you earlier, but you know. Oh, that's true. It happens.
Tak.
In fact, we were about to go grab a beer together. Want to tag along, Tak. The more the merrier, I say.
Huh?
Right now? This is all so sudden. Come on, jackass. We're going to tender. Oh, hey, there's that one lady who wanted to hide her job as a professional gambler. Adachi here is one of the smartest kids in school, you know, even back then. So you were an honor student, huh? Nah, he's blowing it out of proportion. I tested well, but I also was a little punk picking fights. The teachers hated me. And that's the story how we started getting along. Adachi and I were always teaming up to kick some neighborhood wannabe gang's ass. He was the brain, I was the brawn. We were hell of a tag team, right? Yeah, scary alone, unstoppable together. When you and I hit the streets together, it was bad news.
Kaito!
To this day, I don't think I've ever met a guy I'd rather have on my team than Kaito-san. It's nice to be appreciated, but no need to lay it on that thick. That's fine. Besides, you got a new partner now. You me? Tak? My partner? We're a pretty good team, but... partners? What do you think, Tak? I don't know, I always thought of you as a colleague, but I guess partner works too. Dogme, I hate to ask this out of the blue, but what do you think? I think I could borrow Kaito for a bit. Oh, some kind of job thing? Exactly. I was gonna visit you at your office to ask you this, but nah, he's fine. But what does a real estate firm need with a lug like Kaito around for? About that, I need a bodyguard. Oh, bodyguard.
Yo.
What's all this about, Adachi? Yeah, you wouldn't think real estate would have such physical demands, but Komotra's marketing has been attracting rough types for years, and they hate newcomers like me. When you say rough types, you mean Yakuza. Yeah, it's a never-ending cycle of fights, protection money, and scare tactics. That's why you need a bodyguard? Yes, but only if it wouldn't cause any trouble for you. I know you must be drowning in cases. Not really. I understand, though. And I'm fine with it, as long as Kaito-san is. Yeah, no problem. But I'm not giving you any friendly discounts, Adachi. Of course. How does 80k per day sound to you?
Yep.
No issue here. Incredible. I really appreciate how flexible you've been about this.
Kaito!
And Kaito, it looks like our little tag team rides again. The fact that they used to beat up people together is kind of crazy, because this guy doesn't look like he would beat up people.
Aibo!
I'm looking forward to this, partner. Yeah? It sure brings me back. Glad to be aboard. Oh, that's cute. Partners, a side case. Oh, I look cute. I'm sorry. Nice. Kaito seems to really be enjoying having his old buddy. Hayato Adachi, huh? I should have had his company business card in my case file. That'll give me his address. Maybe I should check in on him. Check in on Kaito? Yo, talk. Looking for work? Here's what I've got. I got honey trapped. I was tricked by a woman into a trap. Think you can find proof it was a trap? It's not. My life is over. Please uncover the woman's evil true nature. Please, I'm begging you. I'll come by your office. My goodness, this is about to pay a lot. I can pick it up for next time. Alrighty. Where am I supposed to go? Supposed to get a call. Damn honey traps, right? I was thinking. Go. So sticky. Oh my goodness. Let me get over. Where is it? Oh, right here. Paradise VR. It's nice showing me where enemies are on the map.
Guess we're doing this.
Are you guys fighting me out in the streets? Get out of here. Nice.
And stay down.
Why, thank you, Ryan, my Western ninja. Who's this from? Bad news, Yagami. One of the Kaigen gang members is looking for you. He brought his posse with him. Eventually, they got fed up with waiting for you, so they decided to rough up everyone in the vicinity instead. Please put a stop to their wanton violence. If I do? Hold on. There's one right here. I mean, eventually, they'll go away on their own, right? Go away on their own. Changing styles. Mind your business, please, and thank you. There's no mate. Get out of here. Ooh, what is this? A prize medal? Hell yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. This is a business. What is this message? Sana? Yagami, when's the next time you're free? There's something I need to confess. Whenever is good for you. Then would it be okay if I head over tonight? That should be fine. Should I just wait in the office then? Yes, please. Oh, yeah, I gave her an outfit as a gift. Did I see if she wears it? I have to wear it. Hey, you know that outfit I gave you? I'd love to see you in it. It's a really cute casual outfit. Really? I'll wear it then. Cool, I can't wait to see you. Oh my goodness.
Nope.
I don't have enough. No! I have to get more from the batting cages. Oh, I'm so sad. I am the saddest. Actually, wait, I need to go to the batting cage. Hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Where's the batting cage? It's over here, right? Dragon's Palace. Hold on. Dragon's Palace? I don't think that is it. This is it. Actually, I have to go this way anyway, so let's go and defeat that guy real quick. We'll get to the batting cage area. We'll show him what's what at that point. And then we'll go and meet with the other guy who's giving me free stuff for batting. Or, well, I guess it's not free. It's at a discounted rate of stuff. You're rude, and I don't like you. Please leave me alone. Please. And, oh, hey. Hi.
Yagami-san.
There's the man I've been looking for. So Koga, being the lazy motherfucker that he is, asked me to kick your ass. But regardless of the reason, I'd be happy to fight you either way. Isn't this the guy who likes fighting regardless? Reiji Honda. Benji. He almost beat my ass too. Get out of here with your silly self and your heat actions and not heat actions. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta eat like a teriyaki burger out of my butt, okay? I can't deal with this guy without actually having some type of backup. Mid-fight, hold up, I need to eat, right? Oh shit! Oh my goodness. Wait, I got a Hug Bomb Spark Alpha. Hell yeah. I need to actually beat this guy. I have a lot of extracts. Die Hard extracts? Combo speed, stealth extract. Mystical dance extract? Hold on. 90-second inspiration. I have a lot of these. Hold on. Oh my goodness.
It's over now.
Nice.
What a waste.
Oh my goodness. This is slowly refilling my gauge. I have unlimited amounts of these. Hold on. I need to smoke real quick too. Let's see how these two are doing. Yukun, it's almost been half a year since we started going out. Can't we step it up a bit? Yes, human should try to get— oh gosh. He was thinking about baseball, she was thinking about, you know, snoo. What a time. What an actual time between them. Actually, where's the other guy? I think he's over here. I can get better products from him for baseball. How are those batting gloves treating you, Yagami-san? They're not so bad. I see, at least that's an honest review. But you won't have such a lackluster response once you feast your eyes on the wonder I brought to you today. Someone's excited. Why wouldn't I be? After all, we just finished developing the legendary, the ultimate golden bat. Hell yeah! What's so special about it? Glad you asked. It's coated with an extra strength duraluminum to make those balls go flying. Okay, how's the grip on that thing? Well, after many trial and error, we finally discovered the absolute perfect shape that anyone in everyone's hands. Interesting. Go for the gold, Yagami-san. Get into the swing of things and try it for yourself. Aren't these expensive? Sure. Maybe if you live with the other guys, but I'm not— you know, 30,000 yen isn't actually that bad. Don't worry. Your money won't go to waste. Everyone who's ordered this bad boy says they could never imagine batting without it. You know what? I'll take it. Trust me, nothing knocks it out of the park and keeps you safer in the dark than a trusty golden bat. You're gonna love it. Hell yeah! I gotta ask though, why are you selling all this stuff yourself? I mean, you said you were the developer, right? Why not have someone else do it? Well, it all started when I came down with a horrible illness and had to go on medical leave. Oh boy, here we go. Ever since that, it was like, oh god, I'm hearing his backstory. I haven't been feeling like my normal self, so I've been hanging out at the batting cages to get inspiration. Hi Joker, how are you? I hope you're doing well. But when I saw you batting, something inside me changed. My brain started firing on all cylinders at once. So I hurried back home and threw open my closet and finished all the prototype equipment I was tinkering with before. I hope you're doing well today. And here you are selling it to me. Well, you do make some pretty quality stuff. I'm glad you find it useful. If it weren't for you, I might be still lost amongst these cages like a forgotten foul ball, never to return to the field. Checking my legs before I sleep, but hasty rate. No worries. I appreciate you for hanging out. I hope you get some wonderful sleep, and then on top of that, I hope the sleep is like the highest quality possible. No sweat. Matano-san, if you ever develop any new equipment, definitely let me know. I'm not quite sure when that'll be, but I guess we'll just have to see. Didn't realize she raided out? No worries. She did raid out, and she hung out for a little bit. I hope you have a great stream / day ahead. Thank you. I appreciate you. I think Joker, you stream, don't you? I don't remember if you do or not. I'm asking because, like, I'm curious. See you around, sport. Got a golden baseball bat. Hell yeah. Dance of Life extract. I have, like, infinite amounts of extracts, don't I? Yeah, I think I do. Energy ball from your hands. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of this. Dance of Life. I kind of want to try this. Challenge course? Ace of Japan.
Here we go.
Okay, let's try this.
All right.
I mean, how could I miss with the ball that size and then on top of that, the hitbox?
Nice.
Home runs have kind of gotten easier now. Alright. 3.
Yeah.
This bat is so sparkly.
Nice.
I guess it automatically chooses the bat for me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. Fuck. Foul? Sadness.
Nice.
Okay. 7. Cutter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a double still. Okay. Ooh, 9 out of 6. Bad. I got a play pass too. Ace's first challenge. Nice. Ooh. I think I was supposed to get a call from somebody. Where's the other guy? Like, hiking gang guy. All the way down here. I wonder if I could go out this way. Wow, there's so many people here trying to fight me. Mind your business. This does not concern you. Rude. Alright, let's see if we can get to the other Kaihim gang guy and then actually, like, stop him from kind of roaming the streets. Because I know he's at, like, the threat level is at, like, what, 10? 16%? I can handle this guy. Where is he? He's right here.
Yagami!
There you are, Yagami. Today's the day I smear you into the pavement once and for all. Get ready to eat some street, fuckface. Kenta Kansai. He would be in front of the slot house. Hi, Alexa. I hope you're doing well.
Done already?
I'm good, how are you? I need to actually read through your notes. I saw you message me, so now I'm kind of curious about, like, the fic that you're writing.
Let's fucking go!
guy's a weakling compared to Renji. I did the early stages of Spice in my V-Lore today. Oh, I wrote more too. Wow, you are writing so quick. Who's this? Yagami, you made the Kaihin later look like a total sissy. Now we can go about our business in peace. Thank you so much. By the way, I left you something outside. Oh, it's in the delivery box. Please accept it with my utmost gratitude. Okay. Actually, wait, was there something else over here? An empty bottle. Oh, I need that. I need that for the stuff, don't I? There's a prize medal around here. There's a lot of random stuff in the street. I feel like they've added more than what I remember. There is a meetup with Sana. I want to continue, but like at the same time, like I kind of want to save most of this for later. Okay, let me see if I can actually like go up here. I'm supposed to get a call from what's their face, but I don't know when I'm supposed to get this call though. I guess I can always get more play passes from gambling and doing other things too. I wonder what the most effective and efficient way to get play passes are. So there's that, the drone race. I guess I can get more from the drone races and whatnot. Who's this guy? Hold on. Hello? Oh, this is the guy with the investment app. What's... There, almost done. Maybe I should actually put more money into this one. Am I supposed to fill this up myself? Hold on. There's other ones too. I have money to do this. I guess I won't know until I fully fund maybe one of these things. This guy's over here.
Must we?
Is that Ryan the Ninja? That is Ryan the Ninja. I saw some more purple coins. Ooh, a pachinko ball. What is this used for? Brian just watches you all day and helps when he can. He does, actually. He's been the best student that I could ever ask for.
Really, guys?
Apparently he's my apprentice. I don't know if you knew that. Alright, let me get this all saved and everything. I know I'm supposed to get a call. I don't know when I'm supposed to get a call, but we are in chapter 6 now. We'll save chapter 6 for next time.